The internet is absolutely infested with fake alpha males, and my personal favorite is Wes Watson.
Shut Watts, where you go? Hey!
This is the most masculine thing you can do, being shirtless around your own yard saying, "Hey, hey, hey, hey!" And thankfully for me, Wes really can't stop embarrassing himself. He's claimed multiple times that he makes thousands of dollars every single hour, and despite that, he's currently spending his valuable time having a meltdown because Reddit made fun of him.
Oh my God, that would be lame. Holy shit.
Enjoy. Thankfully, one of my favorite people of all time, Wes Watson, is back at it again, and I'm excited to see what he's up to.
So guess what? When you see someone as amazing as Wes Watson on your screen, you couldn't fathom how it could be real. It's gotta be all fake. Because I could never even understand how the someone would pay $95,000 a month in rent. So I'm just gonna talk shit that he rents his pad, and I'm gonna fully just skip over the understanding that I don't have $95,000 a month, and I'm in his comments all buck-toothed and cross-eyed, all, "Hey, fucking rents his pad."
All right, so Wes Watson has been continuing to struggle with the haters. It's gotten so bad, his parents are DMing people, threatening to sue them for making fun of Wes. You know,
No way. Threatening to sue him? There's no way. Hold on.
bad, his parents are DMing people, threatening to sue them.
His mom and dad. Yeah. Based, dude. Based. You can't harass and bully people. Lose. They would love to get bullies on internet cyber civil rights. You're breaking them. Wes doesn't. You guys ever heard of Google? You guys also need to work on your grammar. Have you heard of cyber civil rights? Look it up since you know about Google. Dude, nobody gives a shit about cyber civil rights. Nobody gives a Literally nobody cares about cyber civil rights. Isn't this guy like 40 years old? I thought Wes Watson was, maybe the steroids made him look way older. I thought he was like 40. Why are his parents defending him online? And if they are, why is he not texting them to shut up? That's obviously a bad look.
For making fun of Wes. You know, the big bad alpha male, Wes Watson, needs his mom and all his minions to defend him because he keeps getting gadooshed by his haters.
The guy used the word gadooshing. The guy said that they're on there gadooshing me.
And as you can tell, it's causing him to just lose it, which is hilarious to watch. I mean, he has a meltdown every day on Instagram over the dumbest shit, and he's just so easy to troll. Like, he's always responding.
Look at his face, bro. My face when I pay 95 grand a month in rent and my girlfriend is an escort. Alpha male shit, dude. That's just alpha. You guys just don't get it, okay? A lot of people think that they're alpha males. A lot of you guys are like, oh, this guy's so cringe. He's not masculine. He's actually a loser. You guys just don't understand, okay? Listen, the only way to be truly masculine is to date a girl who gets banged by other guys. That is true masculinity, is not caring. Because in the words of Sneeko, it's toxic masculinity if you care. Not only that, but true masculinity is in fact blowing 95 grand a month on rent and then lying about it potentially on the internet. That is true masculinity. That is true masculinity. Anything else is called being beta. If you're not wasting your money, if you're not wasting your precious years on this earth away with some girl that you are personally paying to exist and then gets banged by other guys, you are f***ed up. You personally are the effed up one, okay? You are. We all know it. All these guys, Too Lazy to Try is just hating on the most masculine guy of all time. Look at his arms. Too Lazy to Try probably has 10-inch arms, okay?
To the haters, and now he keeps doing impressions of them. And it's just so funny to think this is somebody's life coach. You know, people are paying this guy $6 grand a month to get advice from him.
Yeah, that's the real scenario. That's real close to your life, stupid. About Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk. They want to be all up in your personal lives. Why? Because theirs suck bad. So they're like, hey, but what is that?
Says the guy who constantly shits on other people's personal choices while personally having one of the most embarrassing personal lives of all time. It's like everybody's talking about my personal life. Why? I've only been talking about other people's personal lives and shitting on them for their decisions and saying that nobody could ever be like me and be an alpha male like me for the past 3 years. What? These people are, well, I don't deserve this. I'm a victim.
Girl, the rich is playing.
Like, this guy really convinces people to go into credit card debt to pay for his course. And it's so funny because you can tell when he starts to lose clients or business isn't going well because he starts flipping out about how people are broke losers for not having
Look, Too Lazy to Try, you beta, okay? Listen to me. Listen to me, all right?
Hey there. Looks like you didn't heed my warning, did you, little guy? Apparently, my message was lost on all of you. I said never goon. Not even once. Which is why I made this new swag t-shirt. See this t-shirt right here? We've got this beautiful runic writing, ancient manuscripts to remind you of what you can never do. It's got this epic death metal font you can kind of read sometimes, and an extremely tasteful acid wash to make it look more vintage for all you vintage kids out there who can't stop thinking about vintage things. It's vintage. Buy it, it's vintage. But it's getting so gosh darn cold out here. I mean, how am I supposed to not goon to keep warm? What am I gonna do? Oh, that's right. I made a pullover.
I heard that you've been gooning. What did I tell you, you fool, you little gooner? The scarecrow beckons. It is said by the Ancient One that gooning brings on unforeseen Euclidean horrors.
What does Euclidean mean? I don't know. Euclidean is a word. Euclid. SCP! It's also acid wash. We've got some cool designs here on the sleeves, on the front, on the back. We've got some cool imagery, messaging. It's good merch, okay? That's the point. It's good merch. It's high quality. I'm not even trying to talk it up too much here, but it is good merch. And if you like it, it's a great way to support the channel. And it's available only on turkeytom.shop for a limited time right now. And when it's gone, you won't be able to get it again. So, yeah. Thanks for buying. If you don't buy it, thanks for watching. But buy it. And don't goon. Or whatever, never goon. Never goon. Never goon, whatever you do.
Buy my merch, and whatever you do, never goon.
You see me right here? Okay, you see this guy you're looking at? This absolute specimen, me? I'm an alpha male. I'm an alpha male, okay? And as an alpha male, okay, who doesn't have 10-inch arms, okay? Look at me. These are at least 12-inch arms, okay? As an alpha male, a true alpha, all I can say is that if you don't understand why it's important to get into $30,000 of credit card debt to pay for Wes Watson's course, which, by the way, is way better than Hustlers University, if you can't understand that, then maybe you're the problem. Maybe you're the problem. Maybe, just maybe, Wes Watson, the guy who's jacked and bald and based online and dates an escort, has a little bit of a better idea than you about how to live your life, okay? Come on, guys. Get it together. Even people in my chat right now are making fun of Wes Watson. What's wrong with you guys? Search your heart. You know it to be true. You're all miserable losers because you make fun of a guy online and have fun laughing at him, okay? You guys suck. Wes Watson is based, and he owns you. He literally owns you, okay? He literally owns you. You guys are betas. I don't even want to use the word beta because you don't even fit into that hegemony. You're lower than betas. What is lower than beta? What term can we use for lower than beta? I'm sure there's a lot of them. You're it. You're an incel. I get Omega? That doesn't sound lower. Omega is the name of that thing in that movie. Fucking gooning? Nah, Zeta. We'll go Zeta. All you Zeta males making fun of me when I'm the GOAT. Okay, I'm clearly masculine. Look, this is how you know I'm masculine, because I go to the gym, guys. That means I'm masculine, because I go to the gym, okay? Because I lift weights. It's not easy to lift weights. What do you mean? It's so hard. It's so hard, bro. It's not like you just go to the gym for an hour a day. No. You guys don't get it. Delta male.
Tens of thousands of dollars to give him. And he always tries to make it seem like it's not a lot of money by talking about how much money he
Zigga male. That's true.
has and how 20,000 is nothing to him. But he only has this money because of the broke losers that pay him. So that's why I get so worked up about it, because he needs their money. And it's funny because his strategy is to yell at people who are barely scraping by and be like, look how rich I am. I'm driving around in a Lambo. 20,000 is nothing, so give it to me, which is so backwards. You know, it's like, you're broke. I'm rich. Give me money, you idiot.
The fact that there's so many
By the way, driving a Lamborghini, the coolest car of all time. Man, I'm cool. Why is it that all these people that get so rich have no fucking taste? Like, Lamborghinis are so fucking boring. They're so cringe. They're so gay. You have to realize that. If you actually are that rich, why would you... If I had the money, I would never buy a Lamborghini, ever. Ever. Fuck that. They suck. At least get a car with some personality. At least get a car that's, like, fun to drive, instead of the car that you can, like, fucking brag about on Instagram. Your Lamborghini fucking Jetta shitbox, okay?
grown men and women who don't have 20 grand.
Like, get like an old Corvette or an old muscle car, okay? At least there's some personality there. At least there's a history to it. At least it's got some swag, okay? Don't get a Lambo, you cringe lord. Cringe.
Oh my God, that would be lame. Holy shit. Do you know most people I know got millions? Like, and we're not special.
Most people I know got millions. Yeah, dude, everybody's got millions. Come on. You got to spend some money to make some money. Buy my course, dude. I'm not desperate at all. Me? Desperate? Me? Desperate? It couldn't be me. Guys, I may have 90 grand in expenses. I may be on Instagram all day begging people to buy my course, but I do not need the money. I'm already self-made. I'm helping you guys out by giving you access to my eternal knowledge on drop shipping, on how to date prostitutes, okay? I'm doing you a favor. This is just what I do in my free time. Every second of my life is worth $1 million. So really, I'm doing charity work here, okay? I'm like Mr. Beast. I'm like Mr. Beast. Come on, guys. What are you doing? What are you doing? Wes looks like buff, rich, coke addict Keemstar. Yeah, I guess a little bit.
Like, we're at the bottom. Like, having some M's is whatever. And you motherfuckers don't have 20 grand.
Is he deliberately not sitting in the seat properly to get the logo in? No, what do you mean? He just leans forward, okay? Because the future is bright and he's leaning towards it. It has literally nothing to do with the logo being in frame. It has nothing to do with it. He didn't even rent that car, okay? He owns 20 of them. He owns 20, 30, 50 of them.
And say it's expensive. And the program doesn't even start it starts at 3 grand. You guys. Because I don't even understand how the you can have so little self-worth that in your one motherfucking life, you would choose to be a fucking peasant. It's fucking crazy.
How can you have so little self-worth that your life isn't entirely consumed by the money you make and instead you care about the people around you? How can you have so little self-worth that you're not on Instagram screaming at the top of your lungs? How do you have so little self-worth that your parents aren't arguing with your haters on the internet, dude? Come on. He's right, dude. He's right. And if you hate him, you're wrong. You're wrong. You guys are fucked up. You're fucked up, kid. All right?
Who the fuck thinks that lowly of themselves?
Yeah, so that's Wes driving around in a Lamborghini and a Bugatti, yelling about how peasants don't want to give him money, which he needs to afford the Bugatti. Like, imagine spending all your money to finance this guy's lifestyle. You know, it's like, I'm sick of being a peasant. Let me help this guy pay off.
I feel like he's getting desperate. I feel like at this point, he's probably getting desperate for money. That's why he's like this. Because the fact that he's demanding it so much and he's gone from the point where he was grateful to people to now shitting on them actively for giving him money, or for rather not, for not wanting to pay 6 grand. I feel like he's desperate. I feel like he's probably about to go broke or something.
Off his Bugatti, that should help. And people think if they pay him, then they'll get to hang out with him or something. So he has to lecture them about that too, because they obviously expect more if they're paying $20,000. But Wes, he only does like a 20-minute call, if that, because he doesn't want to talk to these people. So if someone asks him how much one-on-one time they get, he flips out and acts like it's an insane question because that's probably the most asked question and he's sick of hearing it. So he has to lecture them and try to convince them all it takes is 20 minutes and he can teach you how to be a millionaire.
Wait.
The idea that for people who actually are millionaires and make a bunch of money doing whatever they're doing, right, who have built businesses, the idea that they can explain that to someone and distill it into a 20-minute conversation is so crazy. And it almost makes me hate the people paying him as much as him, okay? But at the end of the day, I still do feel bad for them because ultimately they want the promise of a better life. You know, they see all these YouTube videos about how they can get a better life, how they can be a millionaire. They're desperate. They're broke. They want to change their lives. A lot of them are probably pretty young. A lot of them are probably teenagers themselves. So ultimately, for them, like, I kind of get it. I kind of get it. You know, they are kind of desperate. They are kind of cringe. The idea that someone that looks like this could ever teach you what you need to know is silly. But at the same time, if a lot of them are kids, I do feel bad for them because it's like this guy's trying to profit off of people not making it in the world. This guy's trying to profit off of people's misery and convince them with basically a scam, right? For all intents and purposes, it is basically a scam with the idea that they can make it if they just listen to him. And realistically, no one person in 20 minutes can teach you everything you need to know to become a millionaire or make it. It's just not going to happen.
Hey, here's the best one. This is how a dumb fucking 9-to-5er thinks. Well, how much time do I actually get to spend with you? What the fuck? We're going for fucking results here. We're going for value-driven results. What if what I know took me 20 minutes to tell you, and you would make millions and millions and millions?
That's impossible. The only 20-minute conversation that could make someone millions and millions is by doing a crypto rug pull, by telling someone, hey, get in on this coin, I'm about to rug it. That is the only get-rich-quick schemes can be learned within 20 minutes of that, like, you know, with that caliber of money being in the returns. Generally speaking, if you're getting that rich that quick, okay, someone's getting fucked over. There are degrees to which people get fucked over, obviously. Some are better than others, you know, some are worth caring about, some aren't. But generally, if you're making that much money right away, Someone else is getting fucked over. How do you think Jordan Belfort made so much money? Was he a good salesman? Yeah. Was he good at his job? Yeah. But also, he was committing securities fraud. He went to jail. So realistically speaking, if the 20-minute conversation could make anyone a millionaire, everyone would be a millionaire right now. It's simple math. If 20 minutes of advice could make everyone a millionaire, everybody would be a millionaire right now. I would be, you would be, everyone would have millions. But no, that's not how it works, because not everyone can attain that. And that's just how it works. Wes's lack of hair opened up his brain to the 5G rays. Well, they're affecting him in a very good way, and he's a genius, so you should respect him. No Wes hate in my chat.
Would you fight to have your money be exchanged for time still? That's how fucking you know you're stupid. You guys are fucking psych.
Would you fight to have your money be exchanged for time? Every millionaire, every person with any money, everyone in the world fights for their money to be exchanged with time. That's what life is. The more you work, generally, I mean, it depends, but generally, the more you work in one field, the more money you make in that field. So yes, it is literally a simple calculation of, well, the more I work, the more money I make. If I get more money, I can spend my time in better ways. But he's like, you're concerned with time? Isn't that all you talk about? You talk about how you make so much money, how every second you're making millions of dollars. This guy is such a fucking fraud, man. I don't even want to get tilted to this guy because he's so goofy, but goddamn.
Go pass. If you're like, wait, how much of my money am I exchanging for your time? You fucking idiots. If you think that way, that's the first understanding that you're a fucking dumb.
How is that escort doing it? I wouldn't even want to be his vicinity for a mill as a minimum wage worker. I mean, you know, ultimately people put up with shit they don't want to do every day for money. So she can basically tolerate him flexing her on his Instagram to show how many hoes he gets, because she does get money out of it. He pays for everything. And eventually she'll move on to the next guy that she squeezes dry. I feel like he'd beat you if he heard you call him goofy. He probably wouldn't. Actually. He probably would just cry about it. He wouldn't say anything. He would walk away. And then on Instagram later, he'd be like, I met this broke loser. The other day, I met this broke loser who accused me of being a cuck. People always want to judge my personal life when they ain't even got 30-inch arms like me. That's how it would go. This guy thinks he's Michael DeSanta. Who is that? Oh, from Grand Theft Auto? Okay, I do know who this is. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these guys are doing an impression of some movie character, basically. Dude, I didn't play Grand Theft Auto a ton, okay? I'm not a gamer like you.
Dumb shit, 9 to 5.
Yeah, and he can't spend too much time with his clients because he's busy. You know, he's got a lot going on, and he needs to get back to coping with getting gadooshed by his haters. That's more important stuff.
That they all sit there and gadoosh me. Oh my fuck. Oh my God. Imagine this stud, this ringleader of Reddit reviewers who gadoosh me. Oh, fuck. The world we live in today. No fucking way.
Yeah, so
I hate to defend Reddit, but unironically, any soy drinking Redditor is 50 times better than this guy. Any soy drinking, estrogen injecting, r/atheism posting Redditor who hates me on the YouTube drama subreddit, any of them, I would much prefer to this guy. Because at least they're honest. At least they're fighting for something they believe in, okay? At least they have something to say, even if it's so dumb. This guy's just a fucking con artist. He's a professional con artist, and that's how he makes his living. That's literally it. I wonder if someday these guys will, like, regret their lives. I would assume they would only regret it if their money dries up and they feel bad for it eventually. But I would assume in general they probably don't regret it at all. Isn't an issue with Redditors that they aren't honest? I mean, a lot of them aren't, but they think they're being honest. At least they think they are. He knows he's being full of shit, man.
So he's been going through it recently. I guess it's not easy getting gadooshed every day on Reddit.
Gadoosh!
You know, it's a tough life for Wes. Even driving around in his supercars is now starting to take a toll on him. The poor guy has sore feet from driving around in his Bugatti. That's seriously what he was complaining about on Instagram recently. You know how difficult it is to drive around in supercars all day, which I'm pretty sure he's just driving for the sake of driving half the time. You know, he's not even going anywhere. Like, he's just...
Yeah, but that's all performative, because you wouldn't actually complain about that, generally speaking. What he's actually doing is complaining about it so that everyone knows that he has a Bugatti. So they're like, oh my God, how do I get one? And then they buy a stupid course.
Driving so he can record a video in his car.
I just don't even fucking want to. My feet hurt. You guys don't realize driving hypercars and supercars and SVJ or a Bugatti or something, that shit whoops your ass. Fuck, by the time you get in and out the motherfucker, you sit in it for 45 minutes, your back's blasted. You gas it a few times, you drive like an asshole, you're gripping the fucking floor with your feet and shit. Sometimes you just gotta take your fucking shoes off and put them on the fucking fluffy ass carpet.
So now he's basically just complaining about being rich. Like, this is supposed to be an alpha male, but he's talking about how his feet are hurting from driving, so he needs someone else to drive so he can rub his feet on the fluffy carpet. Like, these are the biggest problems Wes deals with, you know, his feet hurting from driving.
His biggest problem, actually, is probably the millions of dollars in debt he's in. Because he rents out crazy expensive cars he doesn't own and spends 90 grand a month in rent and does not have enough income to support it. That's probably the reality of the situation. With anything this guy says, I generally assume it's a lie. Unless someone else is providing proof of something in his personal life, like about his escort girlfriend, I'm generally going to assume everything he says is a lie because he's a con artist.
And his Reddit haters gadooshing him. And then he has the audacity to talk about how everybody else is getting too soft. I mean, this guy just gets triggered by everything. Like, recently he had a meltdown over some balloon filter on Instagram. First it was the leaf blower, and now it's balloons he's getting triggered by. It's hilarious. But apparently this is how an alpha male is supposed to act, and you can learn how to be like this for only $6,000 a month.
When you inspire them, when you give them a workable path that will change these balloons. Damn it! I hate that shit. When you give someone a workable...
Fuck these balloons. The balloons are part of the deep state, dude. The balloons are pushing estrogen into his body. Get the balloons out, man. Get the balloons out. When I hear a guy say, I have a Bugatti, I think man who was raised by his mom and her many boyfriends. Well, the funny thing about Wes is he's somebody who, you know, he's a red pill guy, so he talks a lot about how dating single mothers is a bad idea. And ironically, on video, he has confessed to dating multiple single mothers and talked about how they ruined his life. Talked about how he got cheated on. It's pretty sad. Almost feel bad for him. Almost. If he wasn't such a con artist, I would want to extend a little sympathy to him.
This is the most sought after spot to live in Miami, besides like Star Island and maybe Hibiscus or Palm. But there's Star Island, there's Hibiscus and Palm Island, and then there's San Marco, San Marino, Delito, and Revo Alto. Fuck these fucking balloons. How the fuck do you turn that shit off? Who the fuck designed that shit?
I need to make more edits of him with balloons or something. That'll be awesome.
So we can put their head under my foot real quick.
Yeah, so Wes gets triggered by a lot, and it's always hilarious. I mean, ironically, he might be one of the funniest people on the internet, and he's just the best to troll. Like, he makes it so easy. I mean, this Reddit user messaged him a month ago about his course, and he's just messing with him. He's like, how long until I start renting escorts and yelling at people on Instagram and flipping out at leaf blowers? So then Wes got all pissed, and he's like, oh, you're just one of those haters from Reddit. But apparently he didn't block the guy, so he messaged him again. You know, the same guy on the same phone number messaged Wes, and he's like, I'm interested in your coaching. Can you let me know the details? And Wes fell for it again. He's like, what's up, bro? What's your main focus? And he's like, basically, I'm 5'5", 240, and I eat cupcakes and chips all day, and I beat my stick 8 times a day and do some other disgusting stuff. And Wes is like, are you messing with me, or do you really do that last part? Don't waste my time. And he said, I really do it. So then Wes sent him a rundown of his course. And the guy's like, all right, I'll do 12 months for $40,000. He's like, great, you need it. He's like, first
12 months for $40,000? Oh my God. Jesus. 40,000? Dude, that is insane. Doesn't he feel bad? I mean, I guess he is probably in his mind. He's like, oh, these fucking suckers seriously paying me for this stuff. This is so disgusting. They're such idiots. I fool them all. But like, damn, you must feel a little bad.
I have a couple questions. Do I need a leaf blower? Do I rent escorts? Do I rent supercars? Do I rent a mansion? Do I beef with Reddit users all day? And then Wes responded and said, I knew you were a troll. And it's like, yeah, he already did the same exact thing to you. And if you knew he's a troll, then why are you wasting your time with him? And then the guy just responded with a leaf blower. And Wes is like, you're a weirdo. I'm blocking you now. Yeah, so it's getting tough out there for Wes. And recently...
If his time is so valuable, just ask a simple question if there's any doubt in anyone's mind. For the one person in the comment section or the chat who thinks that this guy is sincere, if he makes so much money, why is he wasting his time, using his valuable time where he makes so much money, and ultimately the courses are just charity work because he makes so much, he's giving people valuable advice. Why is he wasting his time arguing with haters on Reddit and responding to people about the leaf blower memes? Why? Why is he doing that? Why? What is the benefit to that? I wonder. I wonder if it's because he's actually broke.
He was really disappointed because originally he thought one of his haters was going to finally pull up at the gym in person, but they didn't show up, and he's really disappointed because he said he's looking forward to getting a BJ from them.
Kind of sucks. I heard some fictional stories online that one of these guys was going to show up here on Saturday at 8 a.m. and nobody's here. I was going to get a BJ before Arm Day, but now.
Whoa. Hey, Wes. You're getting blown by a Redditor? You're getting blown by a male Redditor? Sounds a little, I don't know. What's the word for that? There's kind of a word for that. If a guy is sucking on your penis and you're enjoying it, is there a word? I don't know what it could be. I can't really. Maybe you guys in the comment section can let me know. I personally have it happen to me all the time, you know, and I'm cool with it, but I don't know what the word is for that. You guys can maybe enlighten me as to what the situation is there. It's called love. It's called respect. It's called respect.
I just got to go hit arms. Thought it was going to be baby Arm Day.
Yeah, so I think he might be starting to miss prison a little bit. I mean, the way he talks about it, it's like he enjoyed his time in there. You know, he kind of brags about it. Like, he'll talk about embarrassing shit he did in there, like shoving stuff up his ass. And
do you think if everyone started confusing him with Christine Weston Chandler, he would start losing his mind? Dude, if you just call him Christine, he will actually lose his mind. Yes, just call him Christine. Someday, okay, I'm not encouraging any brigading, but if you just call him Christine once, I'm sure he'll have a mental breakdown. I'm 1,000% positive of it. He will have a mental health episode and need help. He'll talk to his therapist about it for months. Not that he can afford them.
He'll act like it's something to be proud of because, I mean, people will question his stories, and some people didn't believe that he actually hooped his paperwork because other people who have been to prison said there's just no reason to do that, like it's not necessary. And then also, they just don't think it's possible, like it's way too big. But Wes, it's crazy. He's like, no, I did it. Trust me. You know, he's trying to convince people that he shoved a bunch of paper up his ass for no reason.
Oh, you didn't believe that you hooped your paperwork. A lot of people have kind of made a meme out of it.
Oh, dude.
They call it hooping? They call it hooping? Why do we need some kind of term? I guess because they don't want people to actually know what they're doing. Do we really need a term for that? Hooping? Oh, I was just hooping. I hooped my hard drive this morning. What does that mean? Oh, you wouldn't get it. It's a prison thing. It's kind of a tough guy thing, kind of an alpha male thing. Something you only get if you have 30-inch arms. Hooping? He hooped it. He hooped it. Okay.
You wrap it up this big. Like, you get like a 128G, and you get copies of your 128G, which is your paperwork. You fold it over so many times, it's this big. Look at it's this big. You put a glove around it 3 or 4 times. You twist it up, and you shove it up your ass.
And do you just stop thinking about it after a while?
Yeah, then you go to the next place, you shit out, you got your paperwork, and now you don't have to wait for it. And it's this big.
Right.
This one guy was like rolling up a paper like this. How's he going to put this up?
You don't get it, guys. It's not even gay, okay? It's not gay. It's like, you know, when like your homie puts his little in your butt. Like, it's only gay if it's big.
I'm like, dude, are you from Tennessee or what, dog?
And the only reason I think this could be true is because I don't know why you'd want to make up something like this, like why you'd want to tell this embarrassing story that's not even true, but maybe he thinks this is just an alpha move for some reason. And I think Wes might have actually enjoyed hooping his paperwork because I heard recently in John Bravo's new video, he makes good Wes videos, make sure you check out his channel. He said that he talked to Wes's ex-wife and she said that Wes likes to get pegged. And then also there's some other old Wes videos.
Shocking. The guy who's constantly talking about how important it is to be masculine and projects an image of masculinity likes things in his butt. That's shocking. We don't know if that's true. That's just an allegation. But would it surprise me? No. It wouldn't surprise me actually at all. It would, in fact, it would surprise me if it's not true, frankly. Because these people that posture about masculinity all the time and don't shut up about it are obviously the kind of people who are hiding something because they're projecting an image onto the world. The people who just don't talk about it, the people who aren't so indignant about it, they're the people who are actually genuinely masculine.
Videos where he's talking about some sus behavior in prison. And again, it's like maybe he's making this up, but why would he want to? You know, it's so weird to make this stuff up. And it's also weird that he's talking about this in a public park, like with people walking by.
You know they love to see them buttholes. They want you to wink at them the whole nine. So I got to show them. They want to see. They only know you by your butthole in there. They see my face and they're like, oh, who are you again? And then I just bend over. I show them the butthole. Oh, Wes Watson, how you doing, bro? What's up? Nice to meet you again. And it's a weird.
What?
I don't understand why they like that. I don't know why they would want to do that, but whatever. To each their own. Like I've said before, to each their own.
Yeah, so Wes is surprisingly...
To each their own? I agree, frankly.
Open-minded, and I know he lies about some of his time in prison, but it would be so weird for him to make this stuff up, but I also wouldn't put it past him. And you know, he honestly might just think this makes him look hard somehow, but it just makes him look hard for other men. But let me know what you guys think.
Oh, it does make him look hard. It makes him look great, dude. Once again, I frankly agree. I do this all the time. What could make you more masculine than spreading your cheeks for another man? Okay? There's nothing more masculine than that. When I do this, okay, when I do this dance, that's true masculinity, okay? That is true masculinity. When I hit the gritty, that's true masculinity, okay? All you posers out there need to fuck off. And by the way, if you have 10-inch arms, I don't want to see you in the comment section at all. The hips don't lie, sweetie. The hips never lie. This guy's a fucking loser. Based, though. Based. Thanks for the content, Wes. I want to look at this guy's Instagram. Why is this profile picture a black screen? Lamau. Why are his legs so little? He looks like a circus bear. I thought he was tall. He kind of looks like he's 5'6" here. Ooh, Wes, your Instagram's dying, bro. 900,000 followers, getting like 1,000 likes a post.
Man you see in the mirror, nobody respects you. People see you exactly how you see you. If you see a pathetic fuck that's embarrassing in that mirror, like I said, life's a mirror, it ain't a window. Everyone else sees what you see. Pathetic motherfucker.
So true, man. And I think people see you for exactly how you are as well. For sure. With that being said, I'm feeling a little bit artistic right now. So I feel like it'd be good to draw Wes Watson a little bit. All right? Pay some respects to the GOAT. Because I am just that kind of guy. I'm that kind of individual. Kind of dude I am. How do I erase this? I'll just use Photoshop for it. Fuck it. All right, we got to pay homage to our GOAT. Oh, wait. Why can I not screen share Photoshop? What the fuck? Well, apparently I can't even use this. Is there an eraser tool on this? Hold on. Where the fuck is the eraser? Okay, here we go. Wes, when he plays BTD6, fuck these balloons, dude, literally. We're going to incorporate the balloons into our drawing today. We'll start with his head because he has a very big head. It's all coming together for me right now. You should kiss the two alpha chads and Andrew Tate and Wes kissing to show off their masculinity. I think I should do that. Oh, you should draw the two alpha chads and Andrew Tate and Wes kissing. I think you're right. When you're right, dude. All right, we got his eyes there. Gotta do his head now. 100% the type to say going down on a woman is gay. Well, that is true, though. That is 1,000% true. There's no doubt about that. That is gay. I couldn't be caught doing that, bro. No way. And we all know it. We all know it. He's got a big cranium here. We got to capture that for sure. All right, we got his beard here. Give him a big ass thick neck, all right? Adam's apple. There we go. His head's cone shaped. I think that's accurate. I think that's like real life for sure. Got to give him his swag ass chain, all right? Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, I think this is coming together real good. Real good so far. There we go. Now you guys see the vision. You guys rocking with it? What do you think? Your art's good. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Gotta make sure everyone knows he's hitting leg day, okay? Gotta make that really clear. That's some huge, huge calves here, all right? Oh, yeah. Gotta have his hands out like that. All right, so one hand, he's got to have those balloons. He's got to be gripping them tight because he hates them. There we go. Oh, yeah, dude. This is perfect. Dude, this is just like him in real life. What the freak? This is just fan art at this point. Draw a roid syringe sticking out of his arm. True. That's a good point. I didn't think. Well, I'll have it sticking in his shoulder. I'll have a couple of them. Just watch your Brandon Brutal video. Him and Mr. Beast have the same voice. Do they? I honestly didn't notice that. If that is the case. All right, so we got that. The veins look a little weird, though. There we go. All right, so we got this. Now, the next step is going to be to draw his leaf blower, which is his proudest accolade, the mighty blower. The mightiest blower in all the land. I have the best leaf blower of all time. You betas wouldn't understand. Tom taking a break from his personas to draw big hot men. That's my thing, bro. I'm just in love with Wes. That's why I'm mad at him, dude. Truly. If it wasn't already obvious. Want some leaves here. Oh, yeah, dude. Perfect. This is just like him for real. What do you guys think? Is this good or what? I feel like it captures his essence very well. And we'll make sure to label him as he should be by writing Catherine. Oh, we need some tattoos, don't we? We'll put like a skull, 'cause that's freaking edgy, dude. He's an edgy ass guy. That's better. And on his lower arm, we'll have a snake. And then over here, we'll have, what else should we have? Oh, the snake doesn't look that great, though. We'll just have muscles. He needs a tattoo on his other bicep, though. We'll do a heart. There we go. This is mama's boy. There we go, dude. Look at that. That's Wes. Fan art of my favorite creator of all time. I love Wes Watson. I love him to bits, dude. He's a Lamborghini. Give him a dick tattoo. I don't think I can do that on YouTube. Probably, if I had to guess. So there you guys go. There's my new Wes Watson profile picture. I'll be using this. If you steal it, I'm going to charge you $100,000. Does he have a Twitter so I can tweet it at him? Wes Watson. I want him to see it. Oh, I found it. Here we go. Is this his real Twitter? There might be another one. I feel like this one looks kind of impersonal. It's like a business account. What's his YouTube channel name? Because he's got to have one. Wes Watson Trans? What is this account? What is this?
Me personally, I'm famous.
Whenever you go anywhere with me in public, everybody knows me.
And takes pictures of me. Every time
Dude, this is so good. This is his real channel. I didn't even realize. I didn't realize this is his real channel, dude. What the fuck? All right, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste this in Discord so I can put it on my Instagram story. So I can send my fan art to him, okay? So I can send it to him. Hopefully he sees it and likes it. That's all I can ask. That's all I can ask, man. All I can ask is that my heroes acknowledge me for who I am. That's literally the only thing I can ask. Please, Wes. Just teach me how to be an alpha male.